women empowerment, but secretly behind closed doors, they are serving men. They worship men. They put men before God. And her followers put her before God. They idolize, and we serve a jealous God. God does not like idolatry. We're not supposed to put a man or a woman on a pedestal. But the female narcissist, the female sociopath wants your money, and she wants you to worship her. And God's going to get her. And every last person that supports her is going to get it too. Spiritually, there's severe consequences when you put someone like that on a pedestal. So here's the good part. This is where I want to use the doll baby, okay? I'm going to expose some of the body language of a female narcissist, the narcissists on TikTok, the sociopaths that are trying to grift and scam innocent women with low self-esteem. Here's some things you should look for in terms of body language. When it comes to a content creator on TikTok, if you want to know, watch her body language. And, the female narcissist, the female sociopath, they do things. If you study their body language, they give away signs and clues that they're empty inside. So I'm using this doll as a great example on how you can spot a female narcissist on TikTok as a content creator, who has NPD, narcissistic personality disorder. One of the ways the body language gives away is the dead eyes. Look at the eyes. Just like this doll, a female narcissist has dead eyes, a dead stare. There's no life, no soul, no nothing behind the eyes. The eyes are the window to the soul. And that's why a lot of these women, a lot of them will wear dark sunglasses indoors because they don't want you to see their insecurities.
Yeah, so first off, I apologize because I did schedule a live stream to talk about this live with you guys, like while it was happening and while everything was happening on TikTok. But I had some setup issues, and y'all know how your girl is with her technology issues. So just give me time for that. I'm just gonna try and film it the best I can and stay current with things the best I can over the holidays with everything. Now, I do find this video highly important to make because remember last year when I first discovered Shera? It was last summer, the summer of 2023, when I discovered her content, and I resonated with her content so much because she made sense in a lot of things she was saying in regards to, taking care of yourself, always remaining the prize in every single situation, not allowing men to take advantage of you, and, et cetera, et cetera. Now, I understand that Shera is giving dating advice for a certain kind of lifestyle. It is the sugar baby lifestyle. However, I personally do feel like Shera's advice applies to men in general. Maybe not in all cases, but definitely with a lot of men in general. Not only from my personal experience, but just from even listening to some of Shera's advice that I've taken just to see what would happen. And it's very true. And I'll have a video on that as well soon. But I want to talk about this because Spiritual Whistleblower is losing her mind on her platform over Shera for the millionth time, girl. And I already had her blocked from last time. It is so real. So on my TikTok, I just, scroll, whatever. And so I know it's real when on my For You page, I'm seeing other girls talk about Spiritual Whistleblower. And I left a few comments. I'm like, this better be old. I'm not really trying to hear Spiritual Whistleblower come at Shera out of nowhere again. But lo and behold, she's coming at Shera again.
Her wigs are cheap. Her makeup is, the eyeliner be sloppy at times. Who is she? Who made her the authority to give fashion advice? She is not tea. Her body is not tea. Her hair is not tea. The makeup is not tea. I will outdress Miss Shera, Miss Ashley, and any other sociopathic black woman on this app. She preys on women with low self-esteem. That's another thing. Her cult following is nothing more than women with low self-esteem that don't know their self-worth. And these women will put her on a pedestal, and everything that comes out her mouth, they're taking notes like, oh, she's gonna... Who gave this authority to give any advice about fashion and hair? I wish a bitch would come for me, honey. You got the right one. And I got a history of being a runway model.
Language is absolutely atrocious in so many of these videos. So I have a very clipped short because I'm not gonna I'm not going to get banned or have any consequences to my platform because she doesn't know how to act. That's not what we do. But I want to talk about this as it relates to a general topic when it comes to women who are jealous, because they will always cycle back. And jealous people, regardless if it's men or women, they cycle back. Sometimes it's to see how you're doing. Sometimes when they cycle back, it's because you're doing so damn well and they're mad about it. So they want to, dim your light, tear you down, make you feel less than, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And it's an entire cycle. However, what I love the most is how Shera displays in real time every time, because she's only been involved in drama on the YouTube platform once. And that is in my video about the huge misunderstanding of SheraSeven, because I actually researched her and looked into her past. But ever since then, she's never given anyone the time of day or energy, and she remains unbothered. In fact, her live stream, Stay Classy Ladies, was just that. It's a demonstration of how not to allow these jealous people to penetrate your energy, remain unbothered, and keep moving forward despite everything. And I love it because there is a huge misconception, I think, honestly, to young women. And you guys know that when I was a younger woman, I was under the same misconception that you had to defend yourself, that you had to take on these battles, that you had to defend yourself, argue your side, and all these things. And it's very true what they say. What you do find is it's a huge, huge waste of your energy. And honestly, it's a huge detriment to yourself. And if you really love yourself, you're not going to waste your energy or exhaust yourself or drain yourself. And when people recognize that within you, they are going to get bothered to the point of looking crazy, like Spiritual Whistleblower. Also, when it comes to the whole SheraSeven and Spiritual Whistleblower thing, do understand that the beef is really one-sided. And for the girls that know, we know that it's one-sided. However, I do want to play this one TikTok where I fully agree with the girl who she says that she's very concerned with the literacy or the lack thereof of people online. And it's true, because a lot of people don't do their research. A lot of people just run with hearsay and don't look into it to see if it's factual. And it's a real shame. So I do want to clarify that. And because I've discussed this on my channel before, I'm sure my audience knows. But of course, if there are any newcomers or anything, yes, this beef is most definitely one-sided. Like, you're never gonna see Shera popping off and fighting with anyone or whatever. Like, Shera, like I said, had some drama like years ago, but ever since then she's never fed into any type of BS ever again on her platform.
Seriously concerned about the social media literacy on this app. I don't know if a lot of you ladies are just posting because they're always telling y'all to post the content, or if y'all just truly did not see the video that SheraSeven official account green screened with Spiritual Whistleblower. If you are not familiar with some of the features, I'm not going to speak on the beef because there isn't any. And y'all keep saying that there is beef. There isn't any beef at all between those two. Spiritual Whistleblower has always talked about Shera. She's always talked about how Shera is a narc and all of this kind of stuff. Shera never responds. Mom, this is not... What I'm concerned about is that y'all clearly don't pay attention to the pages. Shera is on TikTok. She has a TikTok page. That is not her TikTok page at all. Shera's TikTok page is SheraSeven or something like that on here. That is not her page that did that green screen of Spiritual Whistleblower that everybody saw. I guess it was yesterday. I'm concerned because if y'all are familiar with that SheraSeven official fan page, that creator or whatever, they always slow down Shera's original content to fit the narrative of whatever it is they're getting across in viral videos. That was not a clapback. That was not responding to beef. That was none of that. And I'm concerned about social media literacy. I think I've said that before. I'm actually out of this. It's so good. I'm seriously concerned because the amount of videos that I've seen between yesterday and today, come on, y'all. I'm seeing people say, oh, I can't wait for the beef. I'm going to have popcorn and be ready to watch it. Like, y'all know Shera do not respond to beef. She doesn't. She'll say in a heartbeat, oh, well, my money's still good. Y'all know that is her classic response to everything is about money. Y'all have never seen her beef on YouTube. The OGs know. Shera has never beefed with anybody on YouTube. And she definitely ain't about to start beefing over here on TikTok. If y'all are going to be on this app and we have seen how rage bait works, we have seen how skits work, y'all, we have been fooled too much. We have been fooled too much to know that the things that go on this app are to get you to do exactly what that SheraSeven official page wanted you to do, which was run her numbers up. That's all she wanted. And she got it. He or she got it. That person behind that page knows that Spiritual Whistleblower has always had beef with Shera. And if y'all are going to call this beef, call it one-sided beef. Because I thought beef was when two people beef with each other. Like, constantly go at it. What y'all are describing is not beef. What y'all are describing is getting duped on the internet.
I think that this is not only a huge learning lesson for women everywhere, but it honestly should be a huge learning lesson for the women who are jealous. Because if you are a jealous woman, if you are an insecure woman, if you are coveting another woman or wanting to put her down, or you're envious of her, or you want to dim her light, you look insane. It looks insane. And it's such a shame, because it's really true what they say. If you took that same amount of energy and poured into yourself and really loved yourself and really valued yourself and prioritized yourself, you wouldn't have the time to be bothered by what anyone else is doing, let alone another woman who you perceive in such a way. Now, I want to talk about the whole narcissist thing, because as a person that's discussed narcissism on my platform before, I'm going to go ahead and say that I think it's an oversaturated topic. It is. And we need not forget that terms like narcissist, sociopath, psychopath, these are medical diagnoses. So if you aren't a doctor, or you aren't talking to a medical professional or like a therapist or something, giving you their medical insight on a situation with a person, it's not your right to diagnose a person. It's really not. You need to have that insight, or that medically guided opinion in order to even do such a thing, right? Now, I don't like how Spiritual Whistleblower throws around this term as a way to degrade Shera. And I think that her calling Shera a female narcissist is her only way of slandering Shera. Like, it's clear that Spiritual Whistleblower wants to damage her platform, Shera's platform, but it's just never going to happen. I honestly, and that's the weird thing about jealous women as well, it's like, I don't know what the goal is here. Like, I am very confused. I don't know if Spiritual Whistleblower feels insecure or something, or maybe she is envious of the platform that Shera has, so maybe she feels like she's owed this platform and not Shera. Like, I'm really not sure what the hell her issue is. But I do think that her trying to use the word narcissist to describe Shera as a way to slander her and degrade her is just, it's gross. When Spiritual Whistleblower has no medical backing, it's not like she spoke to a therapist. She didn't even get a medical opinion or anything about Shera. And even Shera herself, honestly, and I don't know if she says it as a joke or whatever, but when people say, oh, well, you seem narcissistic, Shera, and she's like, I know. And like, one of the things that I honestly think is kind of funny that Shera advises is that if you're dealing with a narcissistic man, be even more narcissistic than him. Now, to me, that's just hilarious. I don't know if it's good advice or not. It's just funny to me. But see, that's what I love about Shera and her content. It's lighthearted. It's funny. It's not that serious. We're not like all like whatever. And for a Spiritual Whistleblower to say that Shera degrades and beats up on her audience and beats up on their self-esteem. No, it's not. She's just real. And if people come in there asking stupid questions, Shera's just going to be real about it, because Shera's like, okay, I've been doing this for like 10 years. Like, you guys should know better now. Like, it's kind of like a, well, duh type thing. And like, honestly, girlfriends do that to each other when they know better about a situation. I don't know. I think that this whole entire situation is just a big lesson in how jealous women will always find something, some way, somehow, sometime to form against you in some kind of stupid way. And you really can't allow that to deter you off of your path, because it's just a bigger reflection of them. You guys go ahead and let me know what you all thought about this video. Did you guys watch Spiritual Whistleblowers videos? I will have all the TikToks and stuff linked in the description of this video. I just didn't want to play too much of her horrendous language because it was gross. And as I close this video out, we're going to just end this video with Shera's classic response.
Staying classy, ladies. So many of you have tried to tag me lately, and y'all know I don't deal with mess. Y'all know I don't respond to people that are chasing clout. Y'all know I don't do any of that stuff. So y'all need to understand that I'm too classy for that. I may make a few comments and remarks, but y'all know I don't have time for that. I'm too busy doing real stuff, okay? So thank y'all for being here. I just finished my closet vlog. I'm going to upload that later, maybe today or tomorrow. But if y'all are on my TikTok live, my only TikTok, y'all got to watch the live reveal of my closet, sprinkle. But I'm going to do the before and afters on my vlog that's coming out soon, maybe tomorrow. And y'all are going to get to see that transformation. It's really amazing. Sprinkle. So shout out to Custom Closets of Houston for doing my closet. I appreciate y'all. So we're going to be talking about staying classy. A lot of you guys are asking me questions. I know a lot of y'all are new to my channel, so welcome. But when you get to a certain level, you got to stay classy. You can't be trashy. And that means how you respond to things, how you talk to people, what you entertain and what you don't, how you react to things, and how you move forward. So the best thing that I can tell y'all is that moving forward and acting classy is going to be your best. Hold on a second. Your best bet. Oh, hold on one second, y'all. All right. Y'all hit the like button. Sprinkle. I appreciate y'all. It's going to be your best bet for getting the most out of any situation and the most out of life. Your best self, your highest self, is yourself that's always doing something that's beneficial. Thank you, Yasmin. Sprinkle to yourself and to others. So for example, I like to promote small businesses that are predominantly women owned. I like to promote my subscribers and entrepreneurship. So everyone can get their bag, whether they're having a sugar daddy fund them or having a sugar daddy fund their business, or they're doing it themselves. I absolutely, definitely support women entrepreneurs. So, because that's the goal. Okay.